Hello everybody, how are ya? Today we are doing some repotting because that is just what I'm in the mood to do right now, to be quite honest. We've been having a lot of really rainy, gloomy weather, which I love, but it just gets me in the mood to just kind of sit down and relax. Oh my goodness, I just noticed a new leaf that I didn't see when I grabbed this. It just gets me in the mood to just relax and do some cozier kind of plant chores, I guess, where I'm just like sitting and chilling and it's not too crazy. So that is going to be the plan for today. I've picked out 5 plants that need to be repotted from my Millsbo wide cabinet. I'm really trying to get my cabinets in order here. I mean, the tall isn't bad, but we are going to be doing some things with the tall soon. But the wide cabinet is just, it does not look good. It's like overcrowded. A lot of plants need to be repotted. I also have like rehab plants in there, which I don't love. I don't really want to use the cabinets for rehab plants, so I think I'm gonna take those out of there because I want it to be more of just like a beautiful display piece where I can appreciate and admire my plants, not like a plant ICU. I'm not going for tortured plant department vibes in there. Anyways, so yeah, I grabbed some plants out of there just to start getting on top of the repotting and the tasks that I need to do for that cabinet. So I'll show you the plants that we're going to be working with today. First of all, we have my Epipremnum pinnatum marble, who is actually looking so stunning lately. I'm starting to get some leaves sizing up on this, which is so nice. And I have no idea. Okay, so look at this one. That's probably the biggest leaf I've gotten in this plant so far. It's so pretty. This is a slow growing Epipremnum because there's obviously so much white on it. She's low on chlorophyll, that's for sure, but I love it nonetheless. Yeah, this plant has been in this tiny 4-inch pot for so long, so it's definitely time to give her a little bit of an upgrade. So I'm just going to be uppotting this, and I was going to say making sure that the straps on the pole are open and everything so that it can adhere, but it looks like they are, so I don't think I really need to do anything with the pole. So just a repot for this one. She's so pretty. I love her so much. I think that she's going to be really happy once I get her into a little bit of a bigger pot and some nice fresh potting mix as well. And then the next one that I need to repot is my variegated micans. This is one of my favorite plants right now. Like, I am so obsessed with the variegation on this. It is so stunning. Do you see that? We have this leaf up here. This is obviously the most highly variegated. And then we have this one, which has less, but it's still just so pretty, and the like orangey pinky tones are just, oh my goodness, I love it so much. Now unfortunately, I think it is reverting on me once more, so I'm gonna have to chop this up to the variegated portion here, because you can see after that leaf it gave me this one and then this one, which has a tiny bit of variegation on the bottom there, but not much at all. I don't know what it is with variegated micans. These are so hard for me to keep the variegation on. If you have one, let me know if that's been your experience as well. Like, is this just a plant that has a really high likelihood of reverting, or am I just unlucky to have had 2 completely separate plants of this and they're both reverting? The first one completely reverted. Even after chopping it up, I wasn't able to get any variegation on any of the cuttings. This one I'm not as worried about because I have like multiple leaves that have variegation that I could try to propagate and get more variegation again. But anyways, I'm just gonna have to cut this back up to the variegated point. I think that there's 2, is there 2 plants in here? Yeah, I think that there's 2 plants in here. This one is like not variegated at all, so yeah, we're gonna have to do some chopping. But it's so sad because I'm so obsessed with this plant. I'm just like, what the heck? Can you stop? Because I really love your variegation. And we're also gonna be repotting it, of course. It's just in sphagnum moss right now, so we're gonna be getting it into a nice chunky mix. And then I'm going to be repotting some of my Kartel Daun I don't know how you say it, okay? I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna be repotting some of the anthurium that I got from them. When was this? I don't know, earlier in the year. Now these are not looking great, I know, because they have been recuperating basically since they arrived. These are the ones that are like okay though. I have 2 more in the cabinet that are not okay, and I thought that they were gonna make it, but now I think that they might not. And I was really excited about those ones, so that kind of sucks. But I do have these 3 which have healthy roots. They've all pushed out new leaves and everything. So I think that they're gonna do even better once I just get them repotted into an actual mix, because they're just in this sphagnum right now. And yeah, I just wanna get them into a nice potting mix. We'll go through them individually and I'll give you the IDs on them and everything once I repot them. But I think that we're gonna start with I guess we'll just do them in order of what I just went through right now. So let's start with the Epipremnum. Now, I picked out this pot for her. This is, I actually used to just pot right directly into this pot because it does have a drainage hole. I used to have a begonia in here. However, it's really hard to find a saucer that looks right with this pot. Like it looks very nice just without a saucer. So what I did was I went and found the plug for the drainage hole and I popped that in, and then I just grabbed this white plastic pot and I just made some holes in it with my soldering iron. So this is going to be the pot that we are putting the plant into, and then this is just gonna work as like a cover pot just to make it look nice. I am gonna be using my Molly's aeroid mix today, so I'm just gonna start by putting some of that in the bottom of here. I guess I'll need to lower y'all down a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the plants. I know some of y'all don't like when I cut my face off, but I'm so sorry. It's about the plants. It's not about my face. So this is just the way it has to be. Okay, so I filled up the bottom. And I should be able to just pop it right in there. I'm curious to see the roots on this one. I'm considering taking this plant out of the cabinet, but I don't know if I am gonna do it just yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, beautiful, healthy roots. Wow, it's like a sheet that just like unwound. Okay, let's pop her in here. Oh, that's like perfect. Okay, I think that will be pretty good. So let's go ahead and fill it up. Now the sun is coming out. This plant is actually so easygoing, especially considering how highly variegated it is. Like I never get browning or like I honestly never get any problems with this one. Granted, it does live in the cabinet, but still, like I feel like this would be perfectly fine in ambient. It'll be interesting when I do transition it to ambient. I'll probably literally just take it out one day and stick it somewhere, but I don't think it will mind. Even when I like severely underwater it, it just gets like, it has some just like tiny brown tips, which is probably from that, but that's the most it will do. Which is why I don't really care that it's not in a clear pot, because I'm just not worried about it. I don't need to check on the roots. Okay, so there it is in its new pot. Now we're gonna pop it into the cover pot and see how that looks. I'm so excited. The moss pole is nice and moist still. It's funny, I don't really see roots in the moss pole. Are you attached? Oh, I guess it's not even really attached. I wonder why. Why are you not growing into there? That's so weird. I mean, it's still growing upwards and it's still sizing up, so, I don't know. Have to keep an eye on that, but this is like too sunny. I need to block some of the light here. Okay, let's check it out to make sure that the pole is straight and everything. Let's see. Oh, that looks really good. Oh, that looks so nice. The cool toned pot with this one is so pretty. Hopefully y'all can see. The lighting is a little bit funky since the sun is coming out, but it looks so nice. Oh, I love this. I don't even want to put it back in the cabinet. I kind of just want to put it like on the calyx behind me or something. But I should put it back into the cabinet at least until it adjusts to the repot and everything. Oh, I love this plant. It's so, so pretty. All right, I'm obviously gonna have to water this through after, but that one is all repotted. Super, super happy with that. Okay, so next, let me do the chop first. Whoops. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna chop below the last variegated leaf. I will propagate these just, I don't know, just in case. But I would be surprised if the variegation came back. I mean, there is some on the stem, so I guess it just depends where, if the node, oh, it actually looks like this node might be in some variegation. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but that growth point, there's like a faint line of variegation that runs right through it. So who knows, that one could come back for us. And then, should I keep this part? There is, I can see variegation on the stem. It's hard to say honestly, but yeah, I'm gonna keep both of these pieces and just probably pop them into a cup of water. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull the rest of the plant out. Might have to wet this to remove the sphagnum moss. It's damp, but it's not super wet or anything. Okay, so for this plant here, it's almost all not variegated, so I'm gonna cut it right down to not to, okay, so this leaf was the one that it came with that had variegation. And then there's only a tiny bit of variegation on the next leaf, but I'm gonna have to cut it, well, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it not right to that one because that's gonna be a spent node, but. Okay, so there's two, wait. Where is this leaf coming from? There's these two leaves and maybe this one. I can't see where it's attached. It probably is. These three are on one plant. We'll see if anything comes back from that. I chopped it pretty far down. Oh no, that one is on a different plant. So it's just these two on one vine. So I chopped it as low as I could go, even though this one doesn't really have variegation. I couldn't go any further than that. And again, I'll just keep these and pop them in some water. I'm gonna separate them. Boop. Okay, I had to quickly change because now that the sun is shining like directly where I'm sitting, it is getting warm. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, my micans, I left it in the sink. Okay, I just wet this so that it's easier to pull the moss off. If you're ever trying to remove sphagnum, get it really wet and it comes off a lot easier. I know it's a pain in the butt to remove. I put this in sphagnum, but it hasn't been in here for too long, like only a couple of months, not like a year, which I'm notorious for leaving plants in sphagnum for a long time. So it's not too bad. Okay, that's as much as I'm gonna bother removing. So we have our larger plant there, and then we have this one that I just have 2 leaves on now. We'll see how that fares. I mean, it should be fine. It just might grow back like completely reverted, which is okay, I guess. I think I'm just gonna use the, oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Then I can put it in the pink pot. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna reuse the nursery pot from the Epipremnum marble. This is what I usually do because I usually almost always repot my plants in like a group of them. I don't often just sit down and do one at a time. And then I always do like musical pots, just move down the pots. It works if you start with the biggest one and then you move downwards. Okay, so again, Molly's mix. Just gonna pop these in like that. Actually, I could even put a little bit more in. All right, so there's that one all repotted. It looks really good. And then with the cover pot, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute because some of the leaves have a bit of pink in them, so the pink pot is perfect. Oh, I love that. That's so much better. Now let's just cross our fingers for some variegated new growth on this. What you barking at, Bubba? Okay, so now to move on to the Anthurium. This is the first one with its one rough looking leaf. This leaf was really beautiful when it came out, but it was kind of damaged. And now it's just deciding to let go of the whole leaf, which is fine. I can see that we have another one that's going to be coming in. And I debated holding off on repotting this, but I think I just want to do it. I think I'm just going to get it done. So this is Anthurium, what are you again? So this is Anthurium, King Crystal, and Blue Pap. And this is probably, just from what I've seen so far, I mean, obviously they're still very juvenile, but this is probably my favorite out of the 3 that I have here. So I'm really excited to get some nice new growth on this one. So again, it's in sphagnum. You can see there's nice, healthy roots. So let's grab this one out. Oh, the roots definitely aren't very long. That's fine. I think I'm going to put some holes in this cup really quickly because I kind of want it to have drainage, I think. Okay, we've got some holes in here now, and I'm just gonna gently remove this sphagnum. That's quick and easy. Not many roots here, but hopefully this is going to be happier when I pop it in this Molly's mix. My Anthurium love Molly's. So we have these new roots here, and then this was the old roots that I chopped off because these all these Anthurium pretty much rotted after I got them. Okay, don't want to plant it too deep in here. That will be good. These are definitely going to go back into the cabinet. I think I might try to keep the micans. I don't think that one needs to be in the cabinet. It's already grown lots of roots and I'm not worried about it. So I think I'll keep the micans out, but the rest of them I'll put back in. Okay, so that's it for that one. Doesn't look like much, but stay tuned and hopefully we'll have some really nice growth. Also, I should try to remove this tag because this is not the correct name. Boop. Okay, next let's do this one. So this one is Anthurium Bigfoot Velvet Mask. So that's what it looks like. I really like that this one doesn't have super pronounced veins. I do like both looks. Oh my gosh, are these roots rotted? Stop it. Why the heck does this keep happening to me with these? No, that's so annoying. Oh, there's some healthy roots up at the top. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh my gosh. So I rerouted this and then I'm pretty sure it rotted again. What the heck? Oh my gosh, the stem is just breaking off. Okay. There is some healthy little roots coming in. I honestly think I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this into the mollies and we'll see what happens. There's these chunky roots at the top. I don't even know if these might be dried out. It's hard to say, but then there's healthy fresh ones coming in. Like right there, you can see there's a few of those around the like chunk here. I'm gonna cut some more of this off. This is kind of annoying with these rotting. Like, what the heck? That is so super annoying. Okay, again, I poked some holes in there. Alright, there we go. My plan is just going to be to water with Super Thrive and cross my fingers, I guess, for this one. Again, it has a sticker here. Okay, this one at least has tons of roots that I can see, so that is amazing. And it also has a new leaf on the way. So cute. This one is number 181. And Anthurium Queen Crystal and HU, or King of Spades. So I'm excited to see what this one is going to end up looking like. It's going to be stunning, I'm sure. And this one has probably been the most resilient out of all of them, which is nice. So we'll see how. Okay, my only issue is I've put it in this narrow jar, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to get it out of here. Oh man. Of course, the one that actually grows a bunch of roots is in this tiny. Oh. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry. Oh my goodness, wow. This one has so many roots. Why is this one so turbocharged? And the other ones are like not rooting at all. Oh my gosh, this one looks so good. This is the golden child of all of them. That is crazy. don't know why my camera just randomly shut off while I was taking this moss off, but I got the moss off. It looks really, really good. And I'm gonna be popping this one into this taller clear pot because obviously it needs a little bit more space than the other ones. So let's get that one ready for it. Oh, that's way too much soil. We have like a full root system to fit in here. Okay, there we go. That one is all potted up. It looks really great. Can't wait to see that new leaf unfurl and expand and everything. I think that this one's gonna be really happy in this pot. Oh, it feels good to have at least a few of these repotted. Like I said, I have 2 more that came in this shipment, but I honestly, they're not looking like they're gonna make it, unfortunately. And this one, I don't even know if this one's gonna make it, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna use this little cup for all of my little micans cuttings. And I'll just fill that up with some Super Thrive water. There we go. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Kind of a quick, just casual video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think that the next video I'm posting is going to be my August update slash walkthrough thing. So you'll get to see how all of my plants have been doing over the last month. I'm really excited about that. I always love doing that video every month. Okay, my camera just wants to overheat today. It keeps dying, but anyways, I'm done. So yeah, thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Try